that perseverance, that drive come from, Michael? Where does it come from?
My parents. My father worked at General Electric for years. He was trying to provide for his family. He moved all over, southern North Carolina. My mom worked for a bank. She worked for Corning Glass. I mean, they were hardworking people. And they instilled that in not just me, but my brothers and sisters. So, I mean, and I just lived vicariously through them and lived and learned it from them. And, it just became a part of my nature, and I always look at a negative and turn it into a positive. Fortunately, things like that happens in our life. And as I try to teach my kids, just take that negative, learn from it, and turn it into a positive. And that all came from my parents.
It was your second year in the league, and you had an injury. You wanted to get back out on the court. Management had another idea and want people to take a look.
Michael asked him, well, if I play, what percentage is there that I'm going to get hurt again? Doctor said, 10%.
And I just lost it. I said, look, it's 10% chance, but it's 90% chance that I won't.
And then I chimed in to the doctors, what happens if the 10% kicks in? And they said, well, then his career would be over.
Wow, everybody's just thinking about the negative. Well, I think the glass is half full. Everybody thinks it's half empty.
So I said to Michael, you're not understanding the risk-reward ratio. If you had a terrible headache and I gave you a bottle of pills and 9 of the pills would cure you and 1 of the pills would kill you, would you take a pill?
And I look at him, I said, depends on how bad the headache is.
And the thing that people are going to learn, and my kids laugh about it when they see it, but we used postage stamps back in those days. Where I had to ask my mom to send me postage stamps. So I mean, looking at the video, you're going to see a lot of things that people tend to forgot that life was this way. I mean, we didn't have Instagram, we didn't have Twitter, so I mean, you had to live life as it came, and each day you preciously protected it and you learn the education aspect, spending time with friends and family. It wasn't via the phone, it was actually in presence, and you wrote letters, so I mean, to me, that's probably the most refreshing thing that my mom, she kept all my letters. So, I mean, it's somewhat embarrassing, but yet it's refreshing that I took the time to write a letter and say, how much I love my mom and, what I needed in college.
It chronicles that final championship run, that final time that together with the Bulls. Michael, what do you remember most about that final year?
Well, it was a trying year. We all were trying to enjoy that year, knowing that it was coming to an end. I was hoping that, the beginning of the season, it basically started when Jerry Krause told Phil that, he can go 82-0 and he would never get the chance to come back. And, knowing that I married myself to him, obviously, and if he wasn't going to be a coach, then, obviously I wasn't going to play. So Phil started off the year by saying this is the last dance, and we played it that way. So mentally it just it tugged at you throughout the course of the year, but that this had to come to an end. But it also centered our focus to making sure we ended